under the series of multiple integration. This is our lecture number 2. In first lecture we have discussed the types of questions which we will do, and along with that we have discussed double integration along with constant limits. Now in this lecture we will discuss double integration with variable limits. Okay, so this is type number 2 which we are going to discuss here in this lecture. So let's start. So this is our first question. As we can see here, one variable is having variable limit and other is having constant limit. So like I told you in the last session कि अगर दोनों ही variables की limit constant होती है, that means the region over which you are actually calculating the integral is rectangle. मतलब अगर आपके दोनों ही वेरिएबल्स की लिमिट कांस्टेंट होगी तो दैट मीन्स आप जो इंटीग्रल है वो एक रेक्टेंगल के ऊपर कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं, मतलब आपका रीजन जो है रेक्टेंगल है एंड वाइस वर्सा। अगर रेक्टेंगल है तो दोनों ही वेरिएबल्स की लिमिट कांस्टेंट आएगी, और अगर आपके पास कांस्टेंट लिमिट है तो आपके पास रेक्टेंगल है। तो फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज दिस। सेकेंड पॉइंट जो हमें अपने माइंड में रखना है कि किसी भी वेरिएबल की लिमिट उसकी खुद की फॉर्म में नहीं होती, मतलब x की लिमिट आपके पास y की फॉर्म में होगी, ओके, एंड अगर y की वेरिएबल में लिमिट है तो वो x की फॉर्म में होगी। तो अगर मैं पूछूं ये लिमिट किसकी है, तो ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज दिस इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ x, ये x की फॉर्म में है तो x की तो नहीं हो सकती, सो दिस इज द लिमिट ऑफ y एंड दिस इज द लिमिट ऑफ x, ऑब्वियसली बिकॉज हमारे पास दो ही तो वेरिएबल हैं, अगर ये y की है तो फिर ये x की हुई। एंड द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट विच वी शुड कीप इन माइंड कि जैसे अगर कांस्टेंट लिमिट आती है तो हम ये जो हमारे पास ऑर्डर है इसको फॉलो करते हैं, इस ऑर्डर को फॉलो करती है। अगर y dy पहले नंबर पे है तो हम y के साथ पहले इंटीग्रेट करते हैं, dx सेकंड नंबर पे है तो सेकंड टाइम हम x के साथ करते हैं। बट इन केस ऑफ वेरिएबल लिमिट हमें लिमिट्स से डिसाइड करना होगा कि किसको हमने पहले करना है इंटीग्रेट। तो जिस भी वेरिएबल की लिमिट वेरिएबल फॉर्म में दी होगी उसको हम पहले सॉल्व करेंगे, कांस्टेंट वाले को बाद में सॉल्व करेंगे। तो यहाँ पे ये लिमिट किसकी थी, y की। y की लिमिट वेरिएबल फॉर्म में दे रखी है, ओके। सो दैट मीन्स हम सबसे पहले y के साथ इंटीग्रेट करेंगे, दैट मीन्स वी विल इंटीग्रेट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू y फर्स्ट, ओके। After that, after doing the integration with respect to y, then we'll do the integration with respect to x. Fine. So just keep this thing in mind that there are 2 points actually. पहला कि किसी भी वेरिएबल की लिमिट उसकी खुद की फॉर्म में नहीं होती, तो अगर x की फॉर्म में दे रखी है तो y की है, अगर y की फॉर्म में दे रखी है तो x की है। The second point is कि हम उसी वेरिएबल के साथ पहले इंटीग्रेट करेंगे जिसकी लिमिट वेरिएबल फॉर्म में दे रखी है। Now let's start. So when we here see because y is having variable limit, तो पहले y के साथ इंटीग्रेट करना है, so x will be a constant. So how we will solve this? The solution is, so because this x is constant, so 1 plus x square is also constant because we are going to do integration with respect to y. तो x हमारा constant है. So we have one formula, I hope you remember, integration of 1 a square plus y square dy. This is equals to what? This is equals to 1 by a tan inverse y by a. Okay. Now here in my question you can see this 1 plus x square, this 1 plus x square is in the place of a square. a square की जगह पे 1 plus x square है, so a square की जगह पे हमारे पास हमारे question में 1 plus x square है, okay. That means what is your a will be plus minus root 1 plus x square, but I will take positive क्योंकि सब कुछ 0 onwards है, okay. In fact after this lecture when we calculate the limits over some region आपको पता लग जाएगा कि ये actually फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में लाई करता है, ये अगले कुछ लेक्चर्स में जाके क्लियर हो जाएगा। But for the time being we will take positive one because everything is starting from 0 to positive side, okay. So a will be under root 1 plus x square, right. Now just apply this formula. So what we will have, so what just apply this one, so we will get 1 over what is your a, what is your a is under root 1 plus x square, okay, and tan inverse what is your y as such y is at same place, okay, and a की जगह पे क्या आएगा 1 plus x square, and what are the limits, limits are 0 to under root 1 plus x square dx. Now please keep in mind this limit is of y, तो जहाँ पे y है सिर्फ वहीं पे हम put करेंगे. So 0 to 1 over under root 1 plus x square as such. Okay, tan inverse upper limit minus lower limit, तो यहीं पे मैं करने वाली हूँ 1 plus x square over 1 plus x square minus tan inverse. When you put this 0 here, तो ये तो 0 ही हो जाएगा, so this will be 0. Okay, so see next dx as such. So what is the value of tan inverse 1, because this will be 1. When we cancel this, tan inverse 1 is at pi by 4 minus here we'll get 0, tan inverse 0 is at 0 dx. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Now what we have, 0 to 1 over under root 1 plus x square, and here we have pi by 4, right, dx. Now this is a simple question. Again we have to apply one formula. So this is the formula which we need. Okay, so here in place of a we have 1, हमारे question में 1 है, so just substitute the value here in this formula. तो क्या आएगा? So this will be log x plus under root x square plus 1, right, and limit will be from 0 to 1. Now just put upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, we'll do upper limit minus lower limit. So 1 plus 1 square plus 1 minus log 0 plus 0 plus 1. Okay, so pi by 4 as such, this will be log 1 and this will be 2, so root 2 minus log 1. Okay, because 0 and this will give you 1, so log 1 is 0. Okay, now because log 1 is 0, so here answer will be log 1 plus root 2 into pi by 4. This is our final answer. Now I hope this is clear. Now let's move to the next question. So this is our second question. Here you can see this is constant limit and this is variable limit, and ये limit जो है this is given in the form of y. Okay, so that means this can't be the limit of y. y की form में है तो y की तो नहीं होगी, तो किसकी होगी? x की. और ये किसकी होगी? Obviously y की, क्योंकि x तो यही है, तो y बचा, y की लिमिट है 0 to a. Now next thing is हम किसके साथ पहले इंटीग्रेट करेंगे? So we will integrate with respect to x first, because we used to integrate with respect to that variable जिसकी लिमिट किस में होती है? वेरिएबल फॉर्म में होती है. x is having वेरिएबल लिमिट, तो पहले हम x के साथ इंटीग्रेट करेंगे. So dx dy, right? Now next thing is which formula we will use here. हम कौन सा फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे अप्लाई करेंगे? So let me tell you the formula. So see, this is the formula which we will use here. Okay, तो पहले हमें x के साथ करना है, तो can I write this thing 0 to a square minus y square. Okay, and can I write a square minus y square minus x square? I have just shifted these two things, इसको आगे पीछे कर दिया मैंने, and remaining things are same, बाकी सब कुछ same है. Now 0 to a, now see, compare this thing with this. So x square is at same place and b square की जगह पे हमारे पास क्या है? b square की जगह पे हमारे पास है a square minus y square. So b will be plus minus root a square minus y square, but again we will take the positive one क्योंकि ये सब कुछ 0 से start हो रहा है, and I will discuss that in detail कि ये क्यों आ रहा है here. So we are taking b as positive a square minus y square. Okay, so just apply this formula. So this will be x by 2. What is the value of b? b is this, so put the value here. So this will be a square minus y square minus x square plus b square. What is b square? What is b square? B square is this. Okay, so put the value of b square here. So this will be a square minus y square by 2 and sine inverse x by b. b is under root a square minus y square. And what are the limits? Limits are from 0 to under root a square minus y square dy as such. Now next, put upper limit and lower limit. Now see, if I substitute this limit here, because this is the limit of x. So you will get a minus y square minus a minus y square. So this will be 0. Okay. So this will be 0. Similarly, if you put lower limit here, this x will make this term 0. That means ये term अपर और लोअर टर्म दोनों पे ही 0 आ रही है, क्योंकि अगर आप x में ये वैल्यू फिल करोगे और अगर आप 0 वैल्यू फिल करोगे, इन दोनों ही केसेस में ये जो टर्म है ये 0 होने वाली है. एक बार ये x 0 करेगा, एक बार ये x 0 करेगा. So that means this will be 0 at this term will give you 0 on both the limits. So I am just placing this value here. Next is this term, next term, this one. So if I place the value of x here, upper limit minus lower limit, what will you get? So this will be upper limit is a square minus y square over a square minus y square, and lower limit is 0. So sine inverse, if you place 0 here, so this will be sine inverse 0 dy. Okay. So this is one. Sine inverse 1 is at pi by 2. I hope you know sine inverse 1 is at pi by 2. Fine. Now what we will have? So 0 to a, okay, and a square minus y square over 2, and because here we were having sine inverse 1 minus sine inverse 0 dy. So this will be 0 to a, 1 by 2 you can take out, a square minus y square. Sine inverse 1 is at pi by 2 as I told you. So sine inverse 0 कहाँ पे होगा? 0 पे dy. So this will be 1 by 2 and take this pi by 2 outside. Now this becomes simple question. अब ये single integration में simple question है and we know how to integrate. This will be pi by 4, 0 to a square minus y square. So a square is constant. What is the integration? A square y minus here, this will be y cube by 3. Y cube by 3, and limit is from 0 to a. Now put the limit, upper limit minus lower limit. So you will get a square into a cube minus a cube by 3, and if you put the lower limit here in y, this will be 0. Okay. So this is pi by 4. If you solve this will be 3a cube minus a cube over 3. So what we will get? Pi 2a cube 3 into this 4. This 2 will be cancelled with this. So you will get pi a cube by 6, which is your final answer. So I hope that this variable limits are clear, that if you are having variable limits, how to calculate the double integration. So this was all about this lecture. So in next lecture we will discuss how to calculate the limit ourselves. मतलब over the region they will just provide you the region कि ये region है, उसके ऊपर limit हमें खुद से निकालनी पड़ेगी. Okay, that will be interesting क्योंकि अगर आपने वो कर लिया then other topics will be easier for you. So thank you very much, and if you feel that this video helps you, then you can share it, comment it, and please do subscribe, and I see you in the next lecture. Thank you.